Hey, what's up, guys? I got another package. All right, here you go. From my boy, Bel Chico. Thank you very much, sir. Hit him up on Facebook, like I said. So, in my previous unboxing, people said they felt the struggle. So I had pre-cut, right? They felt the struggle of me opening the box. And so I have pre-cut. You didn't get to have to see the nightmare of me cutting through that with the trusty yellow scissors. I also had a comment about the yellow scissors. Yes, they're yellow, not your standard run-of-the-mill black scissors. I like the bright color because it pops. So what have we got here? Okay, we have the zip piece, the resistance. So I get my toys and I like to open them, and I actually allow, and this is where most toy collectors are going to cringe at the concept. I actually allow my son to kind of play with them, right? And so I know for a fact that that's tough, right? But he's also a kid who kind of, takes care of the stuff that he has, and so I trust him with that, and I just keep a close watch on what he can or can't do. Apologies, my cat is trying to make a run for the box, so I push that away. But this particular toy is hands off. This one is something that I truly love. And here we go, going through it. Now, also, I'll be doing another video about the stuff I got from the last time. That was Nightwing, the Bat Raptor, and the Batman Who Laughs. So I've unboxed them completely, and I'll be showing them off. But this is the thing that I love the most, right here. It's Batman, the Hush version, from the artwork of the master, Jim Lee. So let's cut through this shrink wrap plastic, tear through that a bit, and there you go. Look at that beauty. Batman Hush. So let's go ahead and let's open this guy, right? So let me just make sure I got get that. There we go. I've opened the top, so like so. So for those who are unaware, and just look at this thing. Just look at this guy. Look at the detail on this thing. It's gorgeous. Right, and this is the MAFEX version of Batman, and it's classic blue and gray. Of course, most people know Batman, and from the movies and from a lot of what's come out in the comics where it's black and gray. But I like my version of Batman to be very classic. I like the blue and gray, and so I recall collecting the Hush story arc. When Jim Lee took over as the artiste for this particular series, and what you have here is the Batman Hush MAFEX figure. Definitely not gonna let the son play with this. In case some of you are feeling a little violent about oh my god, you're letting your son touch your toys. He actually had Red Hood first, and he's taken really good care of it. And so I trust him with it. And what we do is we just pack away and put it up on the shelf when he's done. And this is it. This is the figure. Look at that. Look at that guy. It's gold. It's cloth. Can you see that? It's cloth. It's not plastic. Oh, and it's got these spines inside. That way I can arch. Huh? I can arch. Look at that. There's a bit of a spine there. I can arch the cape. I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna let that guy go. Right? Come, bats. Come on, work with me here. I'm gonna make you stand a bit. He's been lying down a bit, so he's. And there's a stand, right? But I just wanted to show you that the spines are there. So look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. There are also, so that's the figure, gorgeous. You can actually also interchange the hands, right, for the poses, the hands of Batman. I'll put him aside, and you can interchange the hands here. Oops, drop that one. So batarangs fell out. So you've got a grapple, right? My categories. Got the grapple. I'll put that back in there. I also have here tiny little batarang. Put that back in the piece. You also have all of these different hands here. You've got a hand of bats that has like the grappling gun, right? And you can actually put the grapple in there like so. You know, make it look like it's firing out. Okay, and the cool thing about this is it's really very well done. The paint is just phenomenal. Nice matte finish. And I'm just struggling to pop this guy out. One second. And there you go. Look at this view, right? And there's a full like grapple view where you have the grapple with the wire, right? So obviously bats would be using like a wire. Then you can put it through like this. There you go. Look at the detail on this thing. I'm gonna put it closer to the camera. And let's zoom out a bit. And that's the hand, right? You can put this on Bats' hand, replace it, right? And this is the part I love. The fact that I can take out the head and replace it with this one. Bruce! I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go and so this is what he looks like right now. Standard view of Bats being grim. My boy Bats. Take out this head. Let's see. Do that. So we've got this, and it looks like we can just pop this guy out. There you go. Ah, decapitated Batman. But then, look, it's got a knobby end there, and you can just pop Bruce's head and neck. Right, look at that. Look at that neck. That neck can crunch on its own. I mean, look at that. It's got muscles over muscles, right? But let me just push that in there. And it's Bruce. Bruce. Just standing there, unmasked, right? You also have another head. I'll show you that. I'll pop this guy out. It's got another head here, another headpiece, and it is kind of, you gotta get the original one, the one that comes standard with the figure where it's just him kind of pursed lips. And this one where he's gritting. This is pissed off Bats right there. I'm gonna take this out, I think. Hopefully. Yep, pops out just like so. You have to be careful because it's also a knobby end. And you push that through and there's a hole at the bottom of the grim Batman head. Pop it right back in here to this knobby end here. Can you see that? Camera angles are all wrong. But there you go. You can see right there. So put it back in there and it pops in really well, right? And it's got even that rubber look here. It's kind of like makes you feel like this is the cowl, the full cowl. And it completes kind of the look and feel of that. I love how the accuracy to the details is just supreme, right? There are many other hands. I mean, you've got hands here where he's just like grabbing stuff, you know, like if you had it to grab and stuff like that. So I'll show you a bit what I mean, right? So there are maybe two, not maybe, but really 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pairs. No, 12 pairs of hands. You can interchange, and you have also as well, I can see here, kind of attached to the bottom of this thing. What is this? This is the stand. Awesome. So I'm gonna do a couple of shots of this guy later on, and I'm gonna post it here, as well as the other folks that I picked up from last time. Nightwing, maybe Red Hood. We'll show you what Red Hood looks like right now. Batman Who Laughs and the Bat Raptor, right? So this is Batman, MAFEX Hush. This is I really like love this particular figure. I think it represents Batman really well, and this is my one of the most favorite story arcs ever. And if you can, go grab the collected edition. So with that, thanks for watching. Goodbye.